Okay, let's go. What's up, what's up, what's up? Welcome all ghouls and goblins alike. It is your host with the most, Griever, as always, bringing you guys a Halloween special. I know, it's the eve of Halloween. You know what? Christmas has an eve, and New Year's has an eve, but Halloween doesn't get an eve. It is literally the eve, so to speak. You know what I mean? Like, Halloween isn't November 1st, and it's Halloween, it's Hallows Eve, but it's not a 2-day event like other holidays. So you know what? It's October 30th. I'm dressed up. Let's go. Halloween special. Boom, bada, boom, boom, boom. Let's go. So we have a Halloween special of Shuumatsu no Valkyrie chapters, both 70 and 71. However, I've been already told that they are relatively short chapters. 30 pages for one and 20 odd pages for another. So it is what it is. But yeah, so let's just start the counter right out of the gate. Where's that? There we go. There we go. Okay. Cool. So yeah. 10-minute runoff. Basically a pre-stream counter, ladies and gentlemen. For those of you who are not familiar with the way I do things, I usually start off every stream, regardless whether it's scheduled or not, as a pre-stream. 10 minutes. It allows me to talk to the chat, for people to jump in, you know, because a lot of people don't jump in pre-stream, you know, before a stream is scheduled, right? So they jump in, yada yada yada. It just gives me an opportunity to chillax, tell you about the epithet, you know, all that fun shit. So anyways, how's everybody doing this beautiful Sunday? The Cowboys won, so there we go. That's good. Sports, yeah. Not that anybody here is interested in sports but me, but that's beside the point. Yeah, so Cowboys won. That's good. And yeah, I'm just after this, cooking some supper, and we'll get on with it, you know? Also, a point for anybody who knows what costume I am. I'll give you 2 hints. Not a gay cowboy, and I am a movie character. Place your bets. Miss said, good evening. Hey, Miss. Fine said, hello, Griever. Hi, Fine. How you doing, man? It's been a while since Fine was in here. Hey, Fine. It's been a while. You and I haven't talked a lot lately, actually. Probably the last time you and I actually chatted for a long period of time was probably one of the Pokemon tournaments, but yeah, that's cool. Miss said, well, you're looking awfully American today. Looking awfully American. Now I don't even want to wear the fucking hat. Jesus. Now, why you gotta do that? Why you gotta ruin it for me, man? Why you gotta ruin it for me? Miss said, I think you'll probably like these ones. Oh, will I? Excellent. Excelente. By the way, we already have 4 people in here and only 1 like. I don't like those numbers. Let's fix that shit, you know? Leonidas Pendragon. Hello, Leonidas. Says, hey, Griever, how's it going? It's going pretty good. Nice hat. Thank you. 10-4, good, buddy. Justin said, spooky boogie boys. Spooky boogie boys. Alright. Whatever the hell that's supposed to mean. Alright. Cool. So, by the way, also, I've already recorded a video. It's already ready. I will be doing a Halloween special tomorrow. It will be released. I will be at work, of course, but I do have a Halloween special ready to go. It's about 30 minutes long, odd. It's me just doing some tier lists. If you guys want to check that out, that'll be fantastic if you guys check it out. Because I tried to work hard on the graphics. If you guys have not yet checked my channel page, I did take the time to change, you know, my icon. I take the time to change the banner. I took the time to change, you know, that kind of stuff. Same with the intro and everything for the Halloween special. I worked, you know, I'm not going to say like all day or anything like that, but I worked a few hours, you know, a couple hours at least to, you know, to make everything sort of fun at the last minute sort of idea. This Halloween costume was actually meant to go to a costume party this weekend that ended up not happening. So unfortunately, I went and bought a $27 shirt and a $40 hat for nothing. So, is what it is. But yeah, so, and what else have we got going on? Oh yeah, so we have that Pokemon manga. By the way, you guys really need to check out that stream and definitely come to the next one. There's a manga, a Pokemon manga, or a doji. It's a dojin. So it's a fan made one. But that art That art is better than fucking half of what's in Shonen Jump. That's a goddamn fact, okay? First off, the art, fucking fantastic. Band was the one to get me into this, and he was adamant, basically. He was like, get on this, read this fucking thing. So finally, last night I ended up reading it. Fucking phenomenal. One of the best pieces of Pokemon media, which Pokemon been around 30 years, you gotta remember. And I was there at the beginning. One of the top 3 best pieces of Pokemon media of all time, bar none. That's no question. No question. So definitely go check that out. I bawl like a little pussy. I am crying my eyes out like a little bitch trying to get through chapter 3.5. Pokemon fans will understand. Non-Pokemon fans won't get why I'm crying like a little schoolgirl. But I cry the shit out of that chapter. It was a roller coaster of great nostalgia and emotion and stuff. So definitely, I did that stream last night. It's up on the channel. Definitely go check that out. And also, I will be continuing, of course, to try to catch up to that particular series. Hopefully by next weekend. We'll have to wait and see. So yeah, but definitely go check that out. What else do we got on the go? So yeah, I cried like a little bitch at a Pokemon stream. Animal Crossing is going good. Ayakashi Triangle, yeah. So, I'm behind as shit. I'm not dropping it. I need to do a live reaction, a double chapter thing that I really wanted to do today. It's probably going to have to be tomorrow. Again, I keep pushing it because it draws in the least amount of views, so I push it every single time. I'm going to be getting to that. I need to catch up. Same with the Breaker. I'm going to try my best to work on those this week. It's just that I'm working right now full-time and a little bit of extra time. Security clearances, safety paperwork, all that fun jazz. There's just a lot more to tangle with right now. So, hence the lack of reactions, content, all that fun jazz. But yeah, so. Leonidas says, what are your thoughts on the Jack the Ripper separate manga news? I don't think that's necessary. I really don't like when they do that, like the Lubu spinoff. I never read it, and I just think it's unnecessary. Don't do that. Put it in the manga or fuck off. Like, I'm not a big spinoff guy. I'm really not. Not saying that some spinoffs aren't fantastic. Mandalorian, look at that. But in general, I don't like spinoff of mainstream shit. I generally don't read them. I usually don't give them a chance. You know, so take that with what you will. But yeah, I'm not going to read it unless people start coming out of the woodwork telling me it's the greatest thing since sliced bread and I'm going to have to read it. Then maybe I'll read it. And I'm sure it's not going to be bad, but I just don't think it's necessary. Fine said, holy moly, it's Texas Griever. Holy moly, Batman, it's a Griever. And he's from Texas. Fine said, what about Shaman King spinoffs? Yeah, see, that's the thing. I didn't actually really care. A lot of people love Shaman King Flowers. I was kind of like, in my mind, remember, I grew up when Shaman King was canceled. So when it came back and I finally got my, when I finally got the extra chapter, and then I got the actual continuation and the finale of Shaman King, I went, finally, it's done, fantastic, I'm done. So I'm not actually caught up with any of the Shaman King spinoffs either. I hear they're good, but I'm like, the story for me is over, you know? So that's just me. I don't know. Like, you guys can have different opinions if you guys love your spinoffs. And I'm not saying the spinoffs are bad. I'm just saying in general, I lose interest after the main story is done. I just do. I don't know. Miss said, spinoffs are good when they have nothing to do with the established characters and help to expand the setting. Oh, that's a good point. Part of what made The Mandalorian really interesting at first was how disconnected it was from everything. The main character didn't even know what Jedi of the Force were. Exactly. That's why The Mandalorian was a good... Also, since we got the abysmal mainstream idea, thanks Disney, going to the spin-offs was the only option to get any good Star Wars content. So there's that potential too. Like if all of a sudden there was a spin-off about Jiraiya from Naruto, like a prequel thing, spin-off of him, everyone would jump ship from Boruto because Boruto is trash, and they would jump into the Jiraiya thing. I know I would. I'd probably read the Jiraiya spin-off. I don't read Boruto because I'm not a moron, but I would read Jiraiya's spin-off because, you know, that's the same idea. Fine said, so not even series you liked. Cool. But yeah, what Miss said. Yeah, exactly. And once again, I'm not saying spin-offs are bad. And I'm not saying they can't be great. I just personally have very little time or investment in spin-offs as a whole, regardless whether I like the series or don't like the series. I feel like that's a fair stance to take. Like, it'd be a bit of hypocritical if I was like, oh, well, I gotta read Bleach spin-off number 2.5 chapter, and I have to read all the Shaman King ones, and I have to read the One Piece ones, but fuck all the other ones. Yeah, that would be a bitch statement. That would be a bitch-ass move, but outside of the other ones, yeah. So anyways, the timer's down, so we are good to go. Chapter 70. And once again, anybody who can guess what I'm actually dressed up as, it doesn't move a character, you get a cookie. None of you are going to get it. But that's fun. That's fine. So let's see. Let's see. Page 1 of chapter 70. Baal-Zebub. We're doing Beelzebub, but with Baal instead. Baal-Zebub. An unusual god with two faces. Is that how we're doing this? Okay. Interesting art there. As the god of fertility, Baal, there we go, Baal, right, would bring rain to all living creatures. Okay. As the devil of flies, Zebub would bring destruction to earth. I've never heard of Zebul. I have heard of Baal, but I've never heard of Zebul. So, interesting. The god was worshipped in the temple of Palmyra, according to Canaanite traditions. I don't even know what any of this is. And now we have Beelzebub right there. Back into the future, back into the present. Beelzebub, with no gap in attack and defense. Nikola Tesla, the super automaton, I guess, has fallen to his knees. And Beelzebub is so strong, says Goal, with such a small staff. No, that staff is a weapon that amplifies Beelzebub's powers. Let's see. When wielded with the left hand, it becomes a shield that can repel Tesla's thunderbolts. If wielded with the right hand, it is a sword that destroys armor created by the gods. The staff of Apomaeus. Why couldn't it just be the staff of Hades? So is it not Hades' staff? So what they're doing is they're doing the wax on, wax off idea. It's like we have defense, attack. Defense, attack. That's what we're doing. We have defense and offense. Okay, cool. Let's see. What? The left hand, right hand, what do you mean? Brunhilde says, Beelzebub's ability, the devil wings flapping. Each of the left and right hands has different characteristics. The left hand is defensive. The right hand is for offensive. Oh, so they're going to go into it anyways. I do that all the time. By specializing the vibration in such a way to maximize offensive and defensive power. The staff is both a weapon and an armor. Armor spelled wrong. That further strengthens the vibrations. You mean you can attack and defend with one ability? That's not fair. That's right. That ability is the embodiment of the two faces of Baal-Zebul. He is, so to speak, a god with both the strongest spear and the strongest shield. Alright. Once again, I think we're going a little high with that shit here. But, like, we gotta keep toting up everyone, but it's coming out a little contrived. So let's see. Tesla, the electrical circuits are zzz. Clenches his fist. That's fantastic! Of course, he'd be like, yes! The power increased several times more than with your hand sword, huh? Interesting. It seems that the staff is amplifying the vibrations, right? So he got it right away because he's Tesla. He looks so happy. That's a bad habit of that research geek, is what they're saying. How does that work? Can I borrow that staff? I'll give it back as soon as I've done a little bit of research. And then points at, so he's like, hey, I really want to see how that works. This is amazing. He's reminding me of Kentaro from Prince of Tennis. I'm sorry, but I'm not going to bother with you anymore. Oh shit. And here we go. It's the right hand. Here comes the staff. You can't kill me. No. Nyen. Niet. You arrogant god. I love it. No. Nyen. Niet. I love it. I love it. You arrogant god. The present may be yours, but the future is ours. And get the L. So mankind is always one step ahead of the present and 2 steps ahead of the future. What are you trying to say? And let's see. About time it's finally full. Oh. What is going on? Are you telling me he was like supercharging like when Thor hit Iron Man with the thunder and it's like at 300%? How about that? Boom! Kamehameha! You know, is that what was going to happen? About time it's finally full. Huh? Oh wait, Beelzebub's looking up? Oh, lightning everywhere across the sky. Let me show you. And spinning. Humanity's evolution and true value. The infinity symbol, of course. And now, infinity. Boom! Infinity symbol gets bigger. It's bigger. It's casting a net. It's like the Tartarus thing with the lightning bolts. It's okay. It's a net. It's an infinity lightning cage match. Let's go. He invented the cage match. All right, that's really cool. You know what? Even though they are in an arena, so it doesn't really do a whole lot, it's still really cool that we're effectively having a cage match. That's really cool. Welcome to the prison of the gods. God damn, nice. That's some sexy ass shit right there. Wow, so bright and pretty. Everyone in the crowd is like, wow, that's so cool. What the hell is that? They're surrounded by light. And everybody looking on. A cage of electricity. And is that an optical illusion? No, it's unmistakably real. What? Huh? What do you mean? Tesla is flying. Let me guess, he's flying. Floating? Yes, because he's using the magnet. You actually will float. If you go... As an electrician, I know for a fact, I have levitated before. Because if you go into a vault, you fucking levitate. It's freaky. If you allow yourself to just let go, it's potential. Usually it's only a few millimeters. It's not very much. But you can levitate in a vault. Because there's so much power. There's so much static electricity and real electricity all flowing around you in the neurons and stuff that you eventually just... You like every hair on end is sticking up. It is the ultimate form. The vaults are scary, man. You drop the wrong thing in the vault, you're dead. Vaults are fucking terrifying. I'm just gonna say. So he's basically created a vault, but he's got the armor. He's got the rubber gloves to protect him. You know, that's amazing. He's created a cage vault, which is what a vault is. A vault. An electrical vault is literally just a big, giant cage with pure power inside of it. And they are scary as shit. I never want to go back into one. I never want to go back into one. Those things are too freaky for me, man. So let's see. Floating. And there he is. He's floating. Yep. Oh my. This is ridiculous. Science. No, Nikola Tesla science is beautiful, says, of course, our guy, Not Alexander Graham Bell. Jesus Christ, why can't I think of his name? Edison. Jesus Christ. Let's see. And prison, says Beelzebub. In this 9.63 meter squared world, you are no longer God. I am. God damn. This man talking the shit talk. Let's go. Coming back to the chat before we start chapter 71. Fine said, if spin-offs don't expand the world, they are kind of useless. Fair point. Yeah, in the case of the Record of Ragnarok spin-offs, they just kind of use the Record of Ragnarok name to get people to read it. Like, yeah, I never read the Lu Bu stuff, but that's why I have a problem with that shit. They're using the name, which has nothing to do with it, you know? So I don't care. Miss said, Apominus, Maius, is an epithet for Zeus? Never heard of it. That means driving away the flies. Essentially an ancient Greek fly zapper. I mean, okay, I've never heard of that epithet for Zeus, so weird, but okay. Okay, cool. Chapter 71, Science Strikes Back. Let's go. So everyone's shocked. Hermes and Ares. We have Odin and Loki. We have the human samurai. We have Brunhilde. And we have a cage match. And then there's Nostradamus. Wow, such a handsome trick. It's so pretty. So Nostradamus is also watching this fight. And Heimdall says, What is going on? Tesla and Beelzebub are enveloped in a blinding light. Alright, so they're squaring off. Whoa, he's floating. That's so cool. Is that magic? It's got to be magic. No. Non. Niet. Oh, sorry. He says no. Non. Nien. He doesn't say niet that time. It's neither magic nor sleight of hand. It's science. Let's go. In the year 1943. 1943. A year that all the Germans tend to forget. After Nikola Tesla's death, so sad, a vast number of published research papers were removed from his estate. The culprit was rumored, spelt wrong, to be both FBI and KGB. Of course they were, because at the time the Russians and the Americans, well, the Soviets, they weren't really Russian. Well, they're still Russians, but they were called Soviets back then. So the Soviets were not a happy bunch of people either. And the Americans have never been a happy group of people. I mean, think about it. Their whole idea of independency was destroying food. Let's throw tea in the water. Like, what? So anyway, the two bigots of the world decided, yeah, we want his research. Both the U.S. and the Soviet authorities were after one of his research projects, mankind's eternal dream. Let me guess. Immortality? Or nuclear energy? The route to space? What was it? Tesla was said to have invented the world communication system. Yeah, he did that. Earthquake, he did that. Beam weapons, he did do that. A super scientific weapon. And then boom, what? It was said to have been, wait, is he floating? An anti-gravity system that could manipulate gravity at will. Let me tell you here, boys and girls. Wait, what? An anti-gravity system. So he was able to figure out the flotation, the weightlessness in space versus he managed to create a... That's fucking cool, man. And I'm not against it. You see, here's the deal. Like, I know that, of course, the series is full of crazy, right? It's full of crazy. But hold on a moment. Because you know what some of the smartest people in the world said before we got airplanes said is that human beings won't be able to learn to fly for 10,000 years at least. The smartest people in the world, Nobel Prize winners, said mankind won't be flying for the next 10,000 years. Less than 100 years later, we had airplanes. So, though this seems impossible now, I'm not unconvinced that if anybody was going to figure out anti-gravity technology, it would have been Tesla. I mean, you put Tesla for 1 year in 2022 with all the current technology we have. You put Tesla in one lab for 1 year, we advance 2 centuries. Easy. Easy. This man was the ultimate genius. People say Einstein and people say a lot of it. No. The greatest mind in the world, and you got to remember, he was the first real electrician. So he's basically a forefather of me. He created what I do today. The man is the greatest mind in human history. And we're seeing it right now. I have no doubt he would create an anti-gravity technology. No doubt. Here's what we usually say in the trades. Engineers draw it, electricians make it work. So there you go. And by the way, engineers draw it, and then we say, fuck what they drew, and we're going to make it actually work, because they never draw it correctly. Engineers are fucking stupid. Well, they're not stupid. It's just that they think they draw it on paper, and it's physically possible. They draw an idea that does not work in the real world 9 out of 10 times. And then my poor ass self has to make a 5x5 fit in a 4x4 space. Well, that's physically impossible. So what do I got to do? I got to fix their mistakes because they didn't actually walk down and look at it. And, so, yeah. I totally buy that this man, the first electrician in the world, would fucking, yeah, I buy it. I buy it. He manipulates gravity at will. What's an anti-gravity system, says Goal? Of course, at that time, he didn't have the materials to make it a reality. But the anti-gravity system, at least in here, oh, there we go, had already been completed in Tesla's mind, so he knew how to make it. Tesla had completed the super automaton B using the power of a Valkyrie. During the battle, a certain particle was being dispersed along with his electrical discharge. It is known as the super Tesla particle. Alright. When filled with these particles, the Astra coil reacts, and the anti-gravity system can be activated. That's the prison of the gods. I love how he's using science. So what actually is the super Tesla particle? Brunhilde, beats me. There's only one person who does know. Human history's one and only sorcerer, Nikola Tesla. Let's go. And I'm not unconvinced. Listen, if we're going to accept that Tony Stark could do the same fucking thing, if we can have adamantium and we can have fucking vibranium and we can have all this shit, if anybody, once again, if anybody was going to discover a new particle, a new method of manipulating the air particles to create a super particle, it'd be this man. I don't need the science to add up, because 500 years from now, there probably will be a particle that does exactly this. And somebody will figure it out, using probably his research, no doubt. So let's see. Prison of the gods, says Beelzebub. I like it. It suits me. You're not going to like my science. And then he drives forward. Have a good look at it. He's about to punch him. What? Boom. Punches him. He's blocking with the staff, and and there's a vibration. Tesla's almost instant attack, which is nearly a direct hit, but he was struck. In round 8, that's the first damage Beelzebub has taken. He actually cut him. How did he do that? Because he blocked it. Or did he not block in time? What was that speed? Okay, so we're going on the guys that he ended up punching him, and he actually hit him before he could put the shield up. What was that speed, says Ares. That human is speeding out like a bat out of hell. No, his speed hasn't changed much, says Hermes. What? You're lying. Let's see. Hermes, always the explainer. Our narrator. God love Hermes. Running, whether by man or by God, is an act of kicking the ground and propelling oneself. It takes a certain amount of time to reach the top speed. In other words, acceleration is necessary. It's true. Tesla, who is floating due to anti-gravity, seems to be able to reach the top speed by the first kick. Actually, yeah, okay, I get you. Approaching with no preliminary movement like a true lightning bolt. I'm not sure, but I think I got it. The attack landed. What was that move? Edison, from the very first step, he goes for the top speed. That move, Tesla's zero max speed. Let's go. That's actually a nice panel. Excellent response time. Okay, well, how about this? Oh, and he nearly got him in the eye. Oh, shit. And then, boom. No. And then dodge, faster. Boom, boom, boom. All right, he's zipping all around the place. They're zipping. The guard is up. Tesla's going around. What a sudden reversal. And here's Tesla. Ching. Against the staff again. I think the staff's going to break, honestly. Beelzebub is damaged again. Oh, he took damage to the arm. But the shield was out. The defensive vibrations weren't fully deployed. That man can be quite a pain in the ass, says Loki. You're annoying, says Beelzebub. And then he goes after him. Tesla, looking, dodges. A cut that probably would have sliced his head off. And then here comes the staff again. He grabs it. And break. Double-handed with it. Oh, here he comes. And Tesla, smirking. Saratu Val, fallen angel of gluttony. He attacks. Tesla backflips. He dodged it in that position. He dodged the attack. So he completely... So they're... Okay. So... And then boom, 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 he's working like a spinner, and boom, what the hell? That bizarre move. I'm amazed, says Hermes. The trajectory of a genius is unpredictable. Not even the gods can predict it. I call it Tesla steps. This man is basically being like, you know that bleach move? You know that chakra feet? You know all that shit? You know like Shimpo and all that stuff? Yeah. I'm going to be the one to invent it. I'm inventing the idea of foo. I'm inventing the idea of ultimate footwork. Let's go. The other scientist, it's quite lame. How embarrassing. And then, let's see. Well, this is a very tricky move. I've never seen anything like it, says Zeus. But, says Animus. Beelzebub can already... Is he staring at us? And boom, boom. Wonderful Tesla steps. He went bonkai, people. He went bonkai. Let's go. It may be lame, but it's a very great move. Tesla steps towards Beelzebub. Boom. No, he dodged, and he comes to the attack. Now. To finish it. Slam. Oh, this is where now Beelzebub did something. Beelzebub aims for the back, but is countered by Tesla. Goal looks on. Oh. Tesla was blocked. Beelzebub blocked it. He played Tesla right into his block. The ever-changing Tesla steps have been completely blocked. Well, that was one time. It doesn't mean that they're always going to be blocked. Even I have to admit that dark-haired bastards, this is Adamus talking, fighting sense is one of the best in the underworld. That human's just showing off too many tricks. It's all over now, Zeus? Yes, but it's a little strange. Beelzebub, I'm tired of seeing that now. Your fists will no longer reach me. You're not fucking Urahara, Beelzebub. Listen, I've forgiven you for all your bullshit, and you're not actually a bad character, but shut the fuck up. You're not Kisuke with... I've seen that move 3 times. You are not me. No, Tesla's Kisuke. You are not. Shut up. Your fist will no longer reach me. So he'll kick you then. Zeus says it's a little strange. So what's going on? Your fist... No. Niet. Nien. Let's go. Tesla just... No. Niet. No. Yesterday's wonders are merely today's forms. There is no end in sight. Science is always advancing. And then... QED. Holy shit. Gods behold. This is mankind. And then what the hell is he doing? He's shining. He's going Super Saiyan. And behind Beelzebub without... Behind you, he says. He tells him. He's that confident. He goes, boom! And that's it. Oh, fuck. That's the end of the chapter. Ah, shit. Alright, well... Ladies and gentlemen, that was a very, very good chapter. This fight is actually... this fight so far, I think, has been quite good. Quite good so far. Miss said, yeah, I had to Google it. Fair enough. Alright, we'll be right back for any last minute comments anybody wants to make now that we've finished the reaction. I know this was last minute and it was a couple days after the Record of Ragnarok chapters dropped, so I expect to get the view count after the fact. You know, I didn't expect a whole bunch of people to jump in here anyways. But we will come right back and check in with all of you once we take a short break. And then we'll have to end the stream because, you know, no point in kicking around. I gotta eat, man, at some point. So, yeah. Anyways, we'll be right back. Alrighty, we are back. So let's see what people are going to be saying. Kane said, doing the Texan look. The fact that none of you know that it is not the Texan look, it is a movie character, is so sad. So goddamn sad. I mean, granted, you don't see the whole outfit, but I'm guessing you guys can know I am wearing jeans. So I'm wearing blue jeans. I got a red shirt. I got a mustache and a cowboy hat, and I can't lead. You can only lead a horse to water. You can't make them fucking drink. That's all I gotta say. Caden also said, just got the notification. Well, better late than never. Kane said, I love the bug zapper cage he made. I find it pretty hilarious in hindsight since Beelzebub is a fly. That comment wins. You guys all were put to shame. That's amazing. Yes. I didn't even consider that. He's the Lord of Flies. He made a bug zapper cage. Of course. Yes. Yes, amazing. Amazing insight. Insight there, Caden. Yes, fan-fucking-tastic. Absolutely fan-fucking-tastic. No, that's great. That's really great. I love it. So anyways, now that being the case, guys, 40 minutes in the stream, I don't know if there's anything else you guys want to talk about. We covered everything. I think the fight's really good. So far, round 8 hasn't been, or whatever round this is, round 8 hasn't been disappointing yet. I like Tesla. Beelzebub redeemed himself. I'm still hoping for Tesla, but it's so far a pretty good fight. Visually stunning, and I like the interesting abilities, and I love the use of electricity as his main form, considering he's basically what I would consider the first electrician. So, Kane said there's literally too many Western movies with that look. I'll give another hint. It's not a Western. I'm not technically a cowboy. How's that? With the Halloween special, I'm also offering a cookie to anybody who gets it. So, you gotta be able to guess it. I've been dropping hints. I've been dropping lines and hints from said movie the whole time. Only about 2 in the stream, but I drop a couple in the Halloween special coming out tomorrow. And yeah. I really feel like the mustache should really showcase it. Alright, I'll tell you what. I'll give you guys another hint. I should have dyed the mustache black. I should have dyed the mustache and hair black. That's as good as I can do. Kane says, so what's your opinion on Tesla's last attack we just saw? Looked like Kamehameha fist. I mean, damn. If that attack did nothing to Beelzebub, I would be extremely mad. He has to be in pretty bad shape. Oh, I mean, yeah, I really hope he didn't block that bullshit. Like, I want Beelzebub to be hurting after that. Absolutely, I agree. Kane said he couldn't even follow Tesla when he did that attack. Exactly. So I feel like Beelzebub has to have taken heavy damage from that attack. 110%. No question. No question on that one. So, yeah, guys, realistically, this is all I got. Not really anything more to talk about. It was a good chapter. 71 was better than 70, I would say. I would say 71 was the better chapter. That's just me. But other than that, what did you guys think of the chapter, I guess? Let me know down in the comment section down below and all that fun jazz, because I think we're good. I think I can go cook supper, and I almost forgot about doing this chapter, but yeah. Kane said, in all honesty, that is probably the biggest attack we've seen since Lubu versus Thor and Adam versus Zeus. Probably so. I will agree to that, because it certainly wasn't in round 4 and 5. Or 3. 6 and 7 were so bad that I don't even care. So yeah. No, that's probably the biggest fuck you explosion attack for sure. Kane said, I personally believe this attack would bring out his Satan persona and Tesla will have to fight Satan. See, the thing is, if we do that again, it's going to look a little bit like round 6. But at this point, I really want there to be an actual Satan around. So, I don't know. Because they're making Tesla seem like an angelic figure, it makes sense to fight the devil. Yeah, fair point. Band came in and said, came at the end. Well, I dropped a like. Well, thank you very much, Band. I very much appreciate it. Hopefully this video hits, this afterwards, the VOD hits 10 likes. Hope you guys all like my cowboy hat. But yeah, so what do you guys think? Let me know down in the comment section down below. We're going to end the stream right here. Like, comment, and subscribe. Appreciate you guys all jumping in last minute and a couple days late on the Shuumatsu no Valkyrie chapters. There were just other things going on at the time. Sorry to say, but you know, now that we're seeing that round 8 is actually going to be something worthwhile, maybe I'll come back the day of, you know, chapter 72, and I'll make it a priority, because I really felt like Record of Ragnarok Shuumatsu no Valkyrie was dropping off, you know, a little bit since the last couple of rounds, that it wasn't as vital for me to get to it, you know, the first hour, the first day. But with these chapters, I'm feeling it a little bit. So maybe chapter 72 will be more on the ball. So, and with that, definitely go check out the Halloween special that will be dropped at noontime my time tomorrow for Halloween. It's just a couple of tier lists. I'm just having some fun in costume and stuff like that. And definitely stay tuned for all future content. This has been Griever. Guys, have a happy Sunday. Cowboys won, so it's a good Sunday for me. Hope you guys had a great weekend and a better week this coming week. Like, comment, and subscribe. Drink responsibly. See you back here next time. Bye-bye.